Hello everyone, welcome to DNA Coding School. So in the last video we have already discussed about how to download and install Java software and how to set the path as well, right? And we have seen both the ways, right? How can we set the temporary path and how can we set the permanent path, right? And we have already seen that thing as well, like can we execute our Java program without setting path? So yes, we have seen that as well in last video. And why do we need to set path? That thing we have discussed in detail, correct? And I told you actually why it is recommended to set path permanently, right? And what will happen if I set path temporary? Okay. And there are steps also I have told you actually I have shown you to set path by going into environment variables, correct? And after downloading and installing Java, and last in the last video we have seen our first program as well, but I want to take you in more depth, and today we can consider that we are going to develop our first Java program, correct? So these are the things that I have planned to discuss in this video. Okay, so if you want to develop your very first Java program, first of all I will tell you what are the tools that we need in order to develop, compile and execute Java program. What are the essential statements and keyword that we need to know at the time of writing first Java program? And this particular Java program we will be writing today. So anyway, without wasting our time, we'll just start our video. Okay. So first of all, I will tell you what tools and setup that we need to develop our Java program. So we have discussed earlier as well. We need this JDK, right? And this JDK is nothing but that Java software which contains all those setups, libraries, okay? All those things which we require to execute our Java program. And inside Java software, there is not a single software. So that's why it is called a JDK, that is Java Development Kit, because along with Java JDK we get JDK, JRE and JVM. Okay, last time also I told you like JDK will bring compiler for us. Okay, you know the compiler, that time I told you about compiler as well, but today also we will discuss in detail about it. Okay, it gives us JVM as well and the libraries as well, which into our system which we will be needing for compiling, developing and executing Java program. Okay, we will be discussing about it in detail, but I was telling you in detail about these things, which particular tools we'll be needing here. Okay, so one editor we need. Okay, why do we need an editor? Last time also we have discussed editor, just we need to type and save Java program. Okay, for this particular reason we need the editors. Even if you are developing your code, developing your projects, we need some editors where we can write the code, right? Where we can write the code, where we can save the code, where we can modify our Java code, correct? Because JDK, and what is the JDK software? JDK software will provide us all those things. What the JDK provider will do? So JDK will give us the compiler, okay, will give us the JVM, okay, to execute the code. Means what? So last time also we have discussed, right? So Java C was the command, and here we were writing the program like Java C class name dot Java. So this particular process will perform what? Compile the code, right? This particular command will compile the code, correct? And if I write Java class name, okay, this particular command will execute your code. Execute, or simply I will say run. Both things are same, right? So to execute and compile the code, whatever these softwares are required, who will provide these softwares? Simple. JDK will provide all these softwares to you, correct? And editor. Again, while discussing about JDK, I discussed one more thing with you, right? That JDK is a CUI based software. What is meaning of CUI based software? JDK is CUI based software, that is the command user interface. Means what? To execute this command along with this editor and JDK, what do we need? We need CMD as well. To execute this command, what do we need? Command prompt. Are you getting? Right? To execute this. See, we'll go simply guys in depth, okay? Because our motto, you know guys, okay, our target is to gain at least a knowledge of having minimum 3 years of experience. Okay, so even if you'll compete yourself with the 3 years of experience Java developer, later you will realize these particular things, even most of the developers are having doubt in this. But I want to clear these things to you so that in later you guys won't have any doubt in it. Okay, so even if you want to develop a single Java program, you need one editor. Along with the editor, you need JDK. Why do we need editor? Editor, you need to write and save your Java program. Why do you need JDK? JDK, you need to compile your program and execute your program, right? And JDK is a CI-based software, so here we need a CMD as well. So these three things we need at least, okay? And in editors as well, I told you in detail, okay? So there are very basic editors are there, any editors that you can use. But in real time, if you are asking me, in real time, people uses an IDEs. IDEs have more advanced features. Basic editors are just like Notepad. I'll give only one example because already we have discussed it. Advanced editors, you can consider Notepad++, which gives more features, right? Advanced means Notepad++, Edit Plus, or Sublime Text. This kind of editors you can use. Okay. And what are the more advanced editors? Okay, so do we need all these editors at one place, or all these editors we need? Do we need all these editors? No. At least one of these editors we need, right? So Eclipse or IntelliJ IDEA. So which one in industry prefers? Industry prefers this IntelliJ IDEA this time. And I told you last time also to check. Okay, just give this prompt, give any prompt to your any AI agent and ask them which is the most very good IDE and the recommended IDE to use in companies for the Java development, and that is IntelliJ IDEA. So for now, in for the initial programs, I'll show either in Notepad or Edit++. Installing them and downloading and installing them is very easy. Or by default, Notepad also you will be getting in your machine. And I will show you this thing. How can you install this IntelliJ IDEA? And if you will install this IntelliJ IDEA, this particular command prompts by default you will be getting inbuilt here. So in that case you will be needing only IntelliJ IDEA here and the JDK to execute and to compile and execute your Java program. Okay, so now about tools and setup, you must have got the clarity on it. Okay, so now I will tell you, let's jump on to the second thing, that is the essential statements and keyword. Correct? So I'll tell you about this essential statements and keyword here now. So what essential statements and keywords we need, or we need to have a knowledge about it, okay, to write, develop and execute the Java program, right? So there is one thing comes into picture here, that is class. Okay, so for now I won't tell you what is class and all, but for now you can consider it is just a entry point to write your code. Okay, I'm repeating again, just an entry point to write your code. I'm not saying entry point to execute your code. Correct? Just to write your code, we'll be starting writing our Java code by using this keyword called class. Okay, again there is one more statement would be there, that is a main method. What is this main method? Even if you know any other programming language, just like C, C++, if you want to start your program execution, there should be some entry point, correct? Okay, you can consider this is your, you can consider this is the point, starting point of your code, but actual program execution will start from this particular point, okay? And there is one print statement, I would say print statement. Print statement is the one thing, okay, in which whatever the things you will be writing, those things will be printed on console. Okay, those things you can print and you can see. For now just understand, if even if you want to write the basic program, you need to have this much knowledge. Okay, simple, very simple thing. Even if you want to write a basic program, you need to know these things. And how can we write this program? I will show you practically. All those things we are going to see practically in detail, and we are going to develop our very first program, which we have already developed actually, just to make sure that we have set the path correctly. I have shown you by executing one code. Okay, but now it's time to execute. We will see this all these things by writing directly code in Notepad, right? So Notepad is as an editor we will be using here. So see, if you want me to use Notepad, I can use that as well, but I will go with the basic editor first. Later we will go with the advanced editor, and then you will realize why do we need to use the advanced editors there, right? And for the code, in DNA coding school in Java, Okay, so in Java, okay, this is the Java software is there. In DNA coding school, if you will go in core Java, here this is the place where we are writing our code, correct? And here I am writing my first class. And how do you write the class? Simple thing, class is a keyword to write the class here in Java. Okay, class is a keyword followed by class. You can write a class name here. So this is the syntax. I think I should discuss about syntax first here. Okay, I think I should discuss about syntax first here. Fine. So class followed by class name. Here you need to write the opening brace, and here public static void main string array args. Every single thing we will discuss in detail. No worries. And here one print statement we are writing. Okay, System.out.println, and here I will be writing in double quotes, welcome to DNA coding school. Fine. The program which I have written here, same program I'll be copying from here. Okay, I need to write it in a proper formatting, guys. Okay, this is always good practice. Good practice. Here I'm going to copy this. Come here. I'm going to paste it here. At the place of this, you can give any class name. Okay, so I will be writing here DNA welcome. Okay, otherwise welcome here I will write like this, welcome DNA. Fine, so this is my class name. This class is a keyword to create your class. I'm maximizing this. Can everybody see it? Okay, fine. Class is a keyword to create your class. Okay, welcome DNA is the class name. Can I give any other class name? You can give any class name. Okay, you can give any class name. Of course, there are some reserve keywords and all reserve keywords and some other stuffs are there that I will discuss. But for now, you can consider that you can give class name as any name and you can use it. Okay, and simple. So this is your main method. Okay, for now just understand this thing only. This is your main method. What is this public static? What is this string? What is this particular symbol? Okay, so those things we will discuss in detail. This is just a variable. Okay, this main method is a parameterized main method here. And for now you can consider this main method is an entry point. Entry point means what? After executing your Java program, your JVM will look for this main method, and from it will start executing these statements from here. Okay, I will show you those things practically. And this is the print statement, in which whatever things that you will write inside this, it will be printed as it is. Now, what is the process to start execution? What is the process to execute this code? So simple, I'm going to save my code. I'm saving my code with this class name only. Is it recommend it is mandatory? Is it mandatory? It is not at all mandatory. Okay, but this is just a recommendation you can consider. Okay, this is not mandatory at all. I'm saving my code here. You can check here. You can simply check here, my code is saved here, welcome DNA, and I think my code is not saved with dot. I'm deleting it from here. Oh, okay, I should not delete in such a way. I'm opening my this particular welcome DNA notepad file here. Can you see here? Fine. Now what am I guys going to do? I'm going to save it again. And while saving your Java code, you should not save with this .txt extension. You should always save it .java extension. I have saved this code now with .java extension now, and now you can see this particular file we don't need, right? .txt. We should not save with .txt extension. We should save with what? .java extension. If you want to check, go here, go to properties, and here you can check that my code has been saved with what? .java extension. Just type of the file is .java extension. Okay, it is looking like that because of IntelliJ IDEA is already installed in my machine. It is, that's why it is showing some symbol like this. Okay, now I open my code here. I open my code here. I will close both these things, and here also I'll close it, and I'll be right clicking on here, opening with simple notepad. Okay, so this particular code is here. Now I've shown you guys simple. If you want to open the C, now we need command prompt, right? Why do we need command prompt here? So we need command prompt now to simple C. If you, why do we need command prompt here? Command prompt to execute this command. What are these commands? Commands to compile the code, commands to execute the code. So now we need this command prompt. So simple. How do you open the command prompt? Simply go to the start button, open the command prompt. Now, okay. So I have opened the command prompt, and I told you what is the command to compile the code. Java C class name.java. Now if you check this particular code, what is our class name? Welcome DNA. If I will try here like this, Java C class name.java, and if I'll try to execute the code, here I will face an issue. What issue I will be facing here? Okay, here I am facing an issue. This particular file it is not able to finding. What does it mean? It simply means the path which I have given here at this location, my compiler, this particular compiler is unable to find this file. What is this file? Welcome dna.java. Okay, remember. So where this file is available? At that location I should go first, right? So this file is available at which location? Inside D drive, DNA coding school and core Java. If you will go there, there only it will be able to find the file, correct? Before that, we'll simply check the Java version once by executing this command, and Java version 25 is available in my machine, correct? So simply I need to go to this drive now. D drive, I went to D drive, later DNA coding school and core Java. Just see DNA coding school, and again CD core Java, fine. And now if I will try to find out this particular welcome DNA.java, and if I'll try to execute this command, just see something will happen on screen. That's why I have just minimized this. I am going to hit the enter button now, and just see my code compiled successfully and one file has been added here. If you will go to this file and properties, and you can check here, this file is dot class file, right? This file is what? This file is dot class file. Means what will happen? This is the whichever the code that you have written so far, that already we have discussed, and again I am telling you guys, whichever the code that we write, that code is this code is again called as what? This code is called as source code. This is what? Source code. And what do we need to to compile the source code? Java C is the command. Java C also I had shown you. Okay, where can you check the Java C? Go to DNA coding school. Java is the folder where I have downloaded this Java, and bin, inside bin all these Java C's are available. Java C is here. Okay, and last time also I had shown you by writing code directly here. Okay, whenever we will try to execute this command, it will try to find out the Java C in current working directory, otherwise in path. This particular path we have already set, correct? And now our code is present here. But what happened after compiling my source code? My source code has provided me one file. And what is that file? That file I have shown you guys. That file is what? Java C. Whenever I'll try to execute the Java C, class name.java, it will give me dot class file, and this dot class file is what? This dot class file is what? Bytecode, correct? So this Java C will what will it do? It will compile your source code. Compile means what? See, this particular code we have written in English language. Your JVM does not understand English, okay? It will understand your bytecode. How this bytecode will look like? Even if you will open this particular bytecode, you will not be able to read it. Okay, see, something like this will be printed here and you won't be able to read it actually. This is the bytecode. This bytecode is for whom? This bytecode is for JVM. So JVM, we will simply say to JVM, that is Java, okay? Welcome DNA. So this particular dot class file is generated here, but dot class file no need to add here. That will be appended automatically by JVM. This particular command will execute your dot class file, okay? And just simply I'm executing my dot class file, and here I'm getting my expected output which I have written here in my print statement. Okay, so here if I'll add anything else here, if I will save this code, if I'll save this code, again I need to compile. Process is simple, need to compile it again so that it will generate one more .class file with our code changes. And simply what do we need to do? We need to execute this, and simply you can see here this particular code changes which we have added will be visible here. Fine. So what is the simple process? So right after writing this, which we need to do, we'll be getting this bytecode, and this bytecode we need to execute by what? This bytecode. How will you execute this bytecode? Simply let me just write Java and class name. Okay, not class name, class file name. Here I'll write deliberately, I'll write this thing, and you will realize why am I writing this. Okay, later I'll tell you, because it is not the mandatory thing to write your Java code. So here also we had, just see, so here whichever the code that we write, which we need to save with .java extension, that is our source code. Okay, and we need to compile our source code like this, java c file name.java. And here this is just not the file name, this is the class file name. Okay, I will save this, I'll share these notes obviously with you. Okay, I'll save these notes with you guys, no need to worry about it. I'll be saving it. Okay, so that you guys will be keep on getting this kind of notes. And to execute the code, we always execute the bytecode. And who executes the bytecode? To compile this particular thing, we need java c. To compile, we need java c, correct? Just even in fact here also I mentioned here, to compile we need Java C, but to execute we need Java. Okay, so this is Java C compiler. Java is the JVM here. Place the JVM's root. And here also I told you, actually, if there are two people, actually, let's say English is not understanding by whom JVM, but JVM understands bytecode. So who will convert that English to bytecode format? Your compiler is there. Okay, by executing this command, we need to do that. So this is simple process. By using that, we can develop our first Java program. This was a small video actually, in which we have discussed what are the tools and setup which we require in order to develop, compile and execute Java program, and what are the essential statements I told you, and what are the tools, and what is the use of each tool that I told you. Okay, and simple. And one more thing I want to tell you, actually, whichever these things, public and system and those things, I will tell you in very very detail guys later, because it won't make any sense if I tell you this system is class now. Okay, and how this out we got here, and what is this println, and how it is method and all those things, obviously I'm going to tell you in very very detail, but later. Okay, once, see, gradually we will move ahead, and I will keep on telling you so many things which will be helpful for you. Okay, and later you guys will be understanding all these things. Okay, so I think it makes sense now, the things which we have seen so far, and this diagram will make more sense guys. So I will be writing here output, and just picturize, just visualize this diagram in your mind once, and you guys will be realizing the process is very very simple. So first of all, source code we need to compile by using this command, and the source code, after compiling, we get one .class file. That .class file only is called as bytecode, and that bytecode we need to execute by using this command. So simple process. First of all, develop, compile, and execute. Right? So simple three process I told you, right? So whichever this thing which we write for means what? This is the first step. First step means what? Compiling your source code. Develop your source code. Okay. This second process is what? This second process is what? Simple. Second process is what? Okay, compiling, and third process is what? Execute. Okay, so that's it for this video. We will see you in next video guys.